All right, this video is going to finish the 12.3 homeworks, part 2. We'll do 8, 9, and 11. And again, for this problem, we are using the law of sines, which was that sine A over A equals sine B over B equals sine uppercase C over lowercase c. Okay, now it's nice about these, they're actually labeled A, B, and C. So it looks like I have sine C and side C. So this will be 29 and then sine of 42 degrees. And it says to find each angle measured to the nearest degree. So let's start with sine A, shall we? Let's try to find sine A because we know that side A is 36. So this is side C, A, and B. And you'll notice that the lowercase letter is always opposite the uppercase letter. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and multiply both sides by 36. So sine A equals 36 sine 42 over 29. And then what I do is inverse sine this one. Let's see here. So that means that if A will equal inverse sine of this whole thing. Okay. So I'm actually going to show you how that would look in your calculator. So we get our calculator out here. Turn it on. We'll clear this out. Okay. So second sine, and we got 36 sine 42. Make sure to close the parentheses and then divide that by 29. And you can close it or not at the end there, and then we'll get 56 degrees. And I believe they want to round us to the nearest whole number, so that would be approximately 56 degrees. Good. All right, we'll do number 9. Again, we're not doing number 10, and so I'm just going to actually think I can, we'll leave it there for now. Okay. Let's go ahead and do number 9. So again, with law of sines, I'll use a different color so that, let's do a light blue. There we go. So sine A over A equals sine B over B equals sine C over C. Okay. So let's see here. Sine 77 over 445. And we have side B, right? This is A, B, and C. So this is going to be sine B over B. Okay. So let's go ahead and we know that B is 325, so I'll go ahead and put that in here. Then multiply both sides by 325, and we get 325 sine 77 over 445 equals sine B. That means that the inverse sine of this whole thing that's going to equal the measure of angle B. And so let's use the approximate sign. It's going to approximately equal to, let's see, what do we get when we do that? Well, you will get about 45. And that's going to be approximately 45 degrees. So let's go ahead and equals, this equals B, which means 45 degrees is approximately equal to B. And again, when doing that in your calculator, do that one more time. You're going to go second sine of 325, and then you can put the times there or not. Sine 77, close it, divide by 445, close parenthesis, and you get 45 degrees. Okay, that's number 9. And then finally, number 11. Okay, so in this one, point A is over a 2500 landing strip in a hot air balloon. At one end of the strip, Beatrice, point B, sees Alphonse with an angle of elevation measuring 39 degrees. The other end of the strip, Colette, point C, sees Alphonse with an angle of elevation of 62 degrees. What is the distance between Alphonse and Beatrice? And Alphonse and Colette. So basically we're trying to find this length and this length here. And we're given A. Well, first of all, we can find angle A is going to equal 180 minus 39 minus 62. And let's see, that's going to be 79 degrees. So that's 79. And that means that if we're looking at law of sines here real quick, so sine 79 over 2500 equals, let's start out by finding Alphonse to Beatrice first. So that would be B, that'd be C. So sine 62 over C. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip it. Make it a little bit easier to do the algebra. And then multiply both sides by sine 62. Okay, and when we do the math, we will get about 2,200 meters. Okay, and then we need, that's part A. Oops. And then part B is Alphonse to Colette, so that's going to be similar. Sine 79 for 2,500 equals sine of B, which is sine of 39 degrees all over B. Okay, so let's flip again. Okay, multiply both sides by sine 39. And what do we get? About 1,600 meters. Okay, and let's go ahead and see. How high up is Alphonse? Oh, well, that's basically going to be H. So let's go ahead and part C. It's how high up is he? And so to do this, I'm actually going to redraw the triangle here. Where this, let's see, where is it? B, This is B, C, A. And then how high up E is the altitude or the height of the triangle H. And I only need like one angle. I'll make this 39 degrees, and then the A distance from A to B is C. That's about 2200. Okay, so sine 39 degrees equals opposite leg over hypotenuse, and it's meters. So 2200 sine 39 equals H. So what is 2200 sine? That's going to be about 1400 meters. All right, there we go. Well, that concludes the 12.3 homework part 2.